This silver sphere, now the subject of privacy concerns across the world, an eyeball scanning machine promising to prove just how human a person can be in the fast-growing world of artificial intelligence. It's called the WorldCoin Orb, and it's the latest passion project by the founder of ChatGPT.
You need to confirm, yes.
It's a world of authenticity that works like this.
To start, simply download the World app. To sign up, just find the nearest orb right on the app.
What this commercial fails to mention is the biometric data that is then collected in exchange for a digital ID. Some of those orbs found in Nairobi, Kenya, where authorities are now scrambling to suspend operations, saying there are too many unknowns. Over the last week, more than 350,000 Kenyans have already gotten their eyes scanned here by the device in Nairobi. New users exchange their biometrics for WorldCoin cryptocurrency equaling about $49 US.
Nilipata online.
One Nairobi resident saying in part, I found it online, applied. When I got here, I found people queuing, and I applied and they scanned, and now waiting for the money. Kenya's Communications Authority now questioning where the data is being stored and what WorldCoin is doing with that information.
They're collecting critical data about, quote unquote, say to be a good way for proof of humanity. How would this then increase the value in the short term? In the long term, perhaps if the demand for such kind of data increases, then you would say that it would be sold to the highest bidder.
In a statement to NBC News, WorldCoin denies that it will or is selling any personal data and will, quote, work with local officials to increase understanding of the privacy measures and commitments WorldCoin implements, not only in Kenya, but everywhere. Ellison, Kenya is just the latest country to scrutinize WorldCoin's operation since they launched last week. Now there's growing questions around if what they're doing is even legal. Watchdog groups from countries like Germany, France, and the United Kingdom are investigating. Ellison.
Megan Fitzgerald, thank you.
Thanks for watching.
Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. All praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Akakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and sincerity unto the elect scattered all over the globe. Shalom. I'm back at you with another lesson, short and Lord willing, straight to the point. Just blowing the trumpet on the MOTB. These devils think they're slick. And when I say the devils, I'm talking about the so-called white man, Esaw, Edom. All right. They are fulfilling prophecy. All right. And it's coming to fruition right before our eyes. All right. They're trying to bring forth a complete digital enslavement of the people. All right. On the entire planet. All right, and this is spoken about in the scriptures. All right. Revelation 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. Next verse. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Next verse. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it's the number of a man. And his number is 666. All right. So this is playing into the coming digital system. All right, this is what all this is playing into. This is what all this biometrics and eye scanning and taking your data. This is and you know they're giving you money for your data. All right, and we're gonna watch a few videos, that I found interesting. But we're gonna the basics of the lesson is gonna be basically subjected around this WorldCoin. All right. Which this devil, all right, it says he was more subtle than any beast of the field, all right, as he was the serpent in the garden, all right. Second Corinthians 2:11, lest Satan should get advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices, all right. And this is one of Satan's devices, and this is going to be the ultimate device, all right, that is going to have, you know, the world bow the knee, all right, because that's what the devil's trying to do, all right. They want to control the planet, all right, and they want the entire planet to be their slaves, all right. They want slaves. We're already slaves, but they want it in the way where they want your soul, all right. This is why, you know, everything is going digital, all right. Amazon One, all right, Walletmore, all right. This is why this is being pushed the way it is. I bet there's a few stores. What is it? Amazon stores, I believe it is, where they don't have any cashiers. All right, and the way you gotta pay, and it was another store as well. I think it's Aldi. I think it's in the UK or something. But basically, it's cashless. You know, it's an app on your phone. That's how you get in. You're not gonna be able to get in. You can't even get in the store if you're not a part of the new system, which is this beast system, which will give them complete control, godlike capability to control, to see, to track everything, every move you make. All right, and before I get into the meat, let me just show you something I found interesting.
I'm going to turn the card on by pressing the power button. Here's my Binchi bank account with $83.54. I'm just going to turn the card on by pressing the power button. Here's my Binchi bank account with $83.54.
All right, and there's no coincidence that all of this is happening the way it is. All right, it's no coincidence that everything is going digital. Everything is going digital. It's no coincidence that the dollar is crashing. It's no coincidence that all of these other countries, okay, they're ditching the dollar. This is no coincidence. Okay, this is what the plan is. The plan is to chip every man, woman, and child on the face of the earth. All right, and have complete control. All right, just like Aaron Russo said in the Alex Jones interview, and I might play that, Lord willing. All right, so let me get this.
So the latest in this dystopian outrage that is now all of China, apparently, is I once again cannot buy food. A couple days ago, my uncle and my cousin helped me get a cell phone that is linked to a Chinese bank card so that I could buy anything. But now, apparently, it has been flagged for some reason, and I have to pass facial recognition identity verification, which is insane, because all I want to do is just spend my gift card balance on this debit card. I can't believe I'm doing this. I have to open my mouth. Oh my god. Terrifying. And of course, because it was my cousin who set this up for me, I did not pass verification. I guess it's a good thing that the Chinese app.
All right. This is where this is going, and China is leading the charge because they're already completely, totalitarian. They're completely, under complete surveillance over there. They got social credit scores. All right. People already can't take flights and do certain things already. All right. And this is what they're trying to bring over to Babylon the Great America. That's what Klaus Schwab said. All right. He said China was the model that they were trying to follow, basically. Okay, Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe unto the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth he hath but a short time. All right. And he knows this devil knows he has a short time. So he has to hurry up and implement this. All right. And he will implement it. Right. And he will get, he will start it, but the Lord is going to intervene. Let me get that real quick. Disappoint him. It's in Psalms, I believe. Yeah. All right. Arise, O Lord. Psalm 17:13. Arise, O Lord. Disappoint him. Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. All right. And that's going to be the elect, man. The 1/3. Okay. Hold on. Let me see if I get another one, because it was another one I was trying to get here too in Psalms. It's talking about devices. Let me see if I have it up here. I do have a lot of scriptures up here. Oh yeah, the Wadiyah Bashim Al Shai. Psalms 10:2. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. All right. And this is what's happening. Okay. You see how they go to Kenya. All right. They go to these poverty stricken places and they offer them money. Right. They offer them money for their biologic for their eye print. Basically. Right. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. All right. So let me start off here.
Well, on this show, we are very concerned about the future control of our money supply and the control that comes with it. And as I speak these words, look at your screen. Thousands of people around the world are lining up to have their eyeballs scanned with the promise of free money. Yes, this video is from overnight, and we'll get back to this video in a second, because look at all these people waiting to get their eyeballs scanned so they can get some free money. Earlier this week, we asked you if you would let the government implant you with a microchip in your hand. In return, they would give you $2,000 a month in universal basic income. Most of you said, no way in hell. Absolutely not doing that. No way. But I argued that for every one person that says no, there are going to be 5 more that line up that say yes. Please inject me with a microchip so I can get $2,000 a month in universal basic income. I don't care if you track everything that I do.
Okay. Revelations 13:16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right. And he's going to come in the guise of peace and safety. All right. Hold on. Right. 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. All right. Because the judgment for taking the MOTB is thermonuclear destruction and laser beams hitting you from chariots. All right. That's the judgment. Okay. Because they're gonna come in the ways of peace and safety. Okay, they're gonna come in the ways of you need this. This it's a help to you. All right. It'll make your life easier. All right. And we live in a world today where everything is easy. Getting food is easy. Just go on Uber Eats. You don't have to go to the store no more. Right? You don't got to go to the movies no more. Just go on your TV. You know what I'm saying? Everything is easy, accessible. You don't got to go to the store and shop no more. You don't got to go grocery shopping no more if you don't want to. Now they have delivery places that's delivering you your groceries. All right? And they're going to do the same thing with this. It's going to be for peace and safety. All right? They're going to give you promises just like they're promising those people. I'm going to give you money. Right? And people are broke. Right? They come into the poor because they know it's the poor. All right? Which is, of course, they created They created the system to destroy and to oppress the poor, which are really the Israelites, but it's also the people. All right. And when this dollar crashes and the economy goes with it and all hell breaks loose, right? They're gonna bring this option forth, right? They're gonna say, everything's already this way, and we can just start off over new, right? With the MOTB, right?
And this is how they will control us, of course. They'll know your movements, your buying habits. They'll limit what you buy, what you're able to buy, everything. They'll know everything about you. We don't have to imagine it. In fact, it's already happening. And here it is. Look no further than WorldCoin. Look what happened this week with the rollout of WorldCoin. It's a cryptocurrency that promises a universal basic income. The only thing you have to do is give up your eyeball, your biometrics. Go to a scanning location near you, get your iris scanned. Basically, give iris data to an AI supercomputer. That's basically what this is. Here's what the orb scanner looks like. You can probably... How many of you in the chat have actually seen these things? You've seen them at supermarkets. You may have seen them at shopping centers. They're like an orb with a sign that says WorldCoin. You're like, what the heck is this?
Yes, because I've seen Flight of the Navigators.
Yeah, stare into this thing. Let me put my eyeballs up to it, scan the app, and then I'm going to get some free money. So just so you don't think I'm putting words in their mouth, here's how WorldCoin describes themselves on their own website. And I'll read it verbatim. Introducing WorldCoin. More than 3 years ago, we founded WorldCoin with the ambition of creating a new identity and financial network owned by everyone. The rollout begins today. If successful, we believe WorldCoin could drastically increase economic opportunity, scale a reliable solution for distinguishing humans from AI online while preserving privacy, enable global democratic processes, and eventually show a potential path to AI-funded universal basic income. WorldCoin consists of a privacy-preserving digital identity, World ID, where laws allow for it. A digital currency, which is WLD, their coin, received simply for being human. Just for being a human being, you'll get some money, basically. We hope that where the rules are less clear, such as in the United States, steps will be taken so more people can benefit from both. Okay. End quote. So you...
All right. So he's making promises. All right. He's gonna make it look easy. He's gonna make it look good. He's gonna make it look like you need it, like you have to have it. All right. This is the new way. All right. And then it's gonna become mandatory at some point. All right. But let me get this. Where was it? Isaiah 32:7. The instruments also of the cherub are evil. Right, and Esaw is the modern day cherub, right? Wicked angel, basically. But he's wicked. He's the cherub, right? He devises wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. All right, even when the needy speak it right. Okay. All right. Read that one more time. The instruments also of the cherub are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor. All right. With lying words, even when the needy speak it right. All right. Let me get this one here too. Psalms 37:7. Rest in the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way. Salakia. Yeah. Who prosper in his way. Because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass, right? Woe unto them that let me get that. Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees. All right, that right grievousness which they have prescribed, and this is how they're gonna do it. Is gonna become law. All right, just like everything else they did. The snake bite. Oh, you don't have to take it. Then it was, oh, you have to take it. All right, that's what it's going to be. But this time is going to be different because this is going to be attached to your food, your living, right? They're gonna attack you through the resources, okay? And if you don't have this, you're not going to be able to access the resources, and they're going to be, spoon feeding you the resources. All right, you're going to have universal payment system, basically, where you're gonna get this amount of money every month, and you have to spend it, or it's gonna what they said is gonna basically like disappear, or you can't use it. It's gonna expire. That's the word. All right. So they're gonna give you a certain amount of CBDCs or whatever, and you have to use it. All right. But they don't tell you that they're gonna be taxing it. Right. They're gonna be taxing it. You're gonna have carbon taxes. You're gonna have all these type of different taxes. They're gonna enslave it. That's enslavement on it. They're gonna enslave the world on a level that the world has never seen before. They're literally going to trap people inside of a technological enslavement where you are literally a slave to the wicked elite of Esau, Edom. All right, you're gonna be a slave that you're not gonna be able to get out of it. All right.
Show up at one of these orbs, that's what they call them, scan your iris, and receive WLD coins. That's what you get. There's the orb. See, look at all these orbs. And this is their video, by the way, that we're showing. This is not me. This is like their promotional video here that you can see. And you can go to all of these different locations around the world and see these different orbs anywhere, shopping centers and everything. You'll probably find an orb operator standing by to scan you as well, another human being standing there with a name tag on. And according to WorldCoin, they've rolled out millions of these orbs around the world, millions, many of them in shopping malls, and they have many employees at each location. That seems really impressive. How do they manage to hire that many people and roll out that many locations? Are these employees being paid in dollars or euros or world coins? I have so many questions. So I set out to find out. At one WorldCoin location I found. Watch. I just ran into one of these WorldCoin orbs right here in a local mall. Look at this. Here it is. Scan your eyeball. So can you tell me, how does this work exactly?
Okay, does the orb work?
How does the app work? So I'm scanning my eye in order to give over my biometric data to...
Exactly. So this is the thing. When you have like a crypto coin, you usually have to send your ID or something, right?
Right.
So here you don't need to, because we create something that it's just like your iPhone. You have your digital, right?
Right.
But they're trying to see the most effective way of doing it. So the digital, some people burn their fingers and they can do it. The Face ID, which is used on iPhones, when you're a twin or something, it's usually like to hack.
So it's much easier for them to just log you in with your eyeball.
Exactly. Okay. But in the app, you have an option there that you can choose or not. Like you can erase the picture or keep it with us just to train this artificial intelligence.
Why would they need to scan my eyeball?
It's just like a ID.
Oh, it's just as simple as an ID.
Exactly. And also this is because we're giving free coins here.
Right, so you're giving away free WLD coins.
Yes.
Free money for scanning. Why would they... How are the coins distributed? Why would they give me money for scanning my eyeball?
Well, it's not the scanning thing. The scanning thing is just so people don't come here every day to take money, because you can do only one time.
Okay.
It does have nothing to do with selling your eyeball.
Right. And it creates sort of a universal basic income. They won't pay you every month. It's just one time?
No. You get 1 coin every week.
1 coin every week.
Exactly.
Forever?
No, I don't know if it's forever. I think this is a marketing campaign. We're not giving free coins just so people be in the app.
Yeah.
This is just because we want people to know about it. But no one's gonna stop and listen and not get anything, I guess.
Right.
Maybe they will.
Do you mind if I ask, are you paid in euros or are you paid in WorldCoin as an employee?
No, I have nothing to do with WorldCoin. Like, I'm working here in the shopping mall.
Oh, okay.
Just explain to people, but
does WorldCoin pay you, or does the shopping mall pay you?
I don't really know, but
you don't know who's paying your paycheck?
No, I know my boss, and yes, that's it.
But is your boss the shopping center, or is your boss WorldCoin?
No, not WorldCoin. Oh, she also works at WorldCoin. I don't know if you can even film this.
Well, I'm just asking because it's a very...
Okay. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. All right? And these people are simple, okay? Even though they're still the heathens, all right? But they don't even understand because they're just pushing this off to people, you know? And like I said, it's gonna the way he's gonna make it look, this devil is gonna make it look, he's gonna make it look convenient. All right? He's gonna pass it off as being convenient. You don't need to carry your purse. You don't need to carry your wallet, your car keys, your house keys, your passport, your ID. You just scan your hand. They scan your eyeball. You know? He's gonna make it convenient, and people are gonna jump on it because people have been, you know, basically brainwashed into, you know, wanting things quick, right, and fast and easy. Right? Nobody wants to put in the extra work nowadays. You know? So they're gonna make it convenient. They're gonna pump it to you through the media like they always do. Make some celebrities pump it to you, and people are gonna be jumping for it like how they jump for the snake bite, man.
Very interesting story, but you don't know who's paying your paycheck.
No, I know the names and stuff, but
Is it WorldCoin paying your paycheck, like as an employee?
Yes, I think so.
So that's clear. So once you scan a digital currency token called WLD will be issued to you, which the company says will be tied to an AI-funded UBI that will be paid out to users for just being human. And that poor girl, I mean, she's working for the shopping center, and she's just having people download this app and scan your eye, and she's a, I don't know, like young girl making whatever, very probably minimum wage, I don't know. And who knows?
You made her uncomfortable
By asking questions.
Yeah, because I mean it's a valid question. Like,
she's there to promote
who's asking you to do this?
And what those people are doing actually is they're stopping people. Hey, come over here, come here. And they grab people and they bring them over and try to encourage them to download the app.
What if you knew one of our kids had already done it? Like, sure.
So is it not a valid question then for me to turn the tables and ask questions of them? Like, oh, you're flagging us down so that we're going to get our eyeballs scanned. Can I ask you a few questions about what they're doing with this information? How exactly is this getting distributed? How are these tokens being handed out? I'd love to know that. But don't worry. You're rewarded for just being human. That's their tagline.
It's kind of off topic, but to draw parallels, like with the Sound of Freedom movie out in the theaters, where you have people getting in line to do things to shut off the air conditioner, stuff like that. And it's the same with these people. Like, someone has convinced them that this is going to help people, because I believe that the employee level, they actually believe that it's going to help people. So I think, like, from that level, they really believe in what they're doing and think that they're doing the right thing. But at the top, we know that that's not what they're doing with this information. So it's like, but you have to look at, like, something has convinced them to go to that level to push this, and I want to know what that is.
All right, but also, neither of you have ever been a young girl. When you're a young girl,
all right, let's not focus
you
on that.
can go, you get offers for jobs to, like, just represent companies, you know, like given a shirt. And like, I remember once someone asked if I wanted to go to clubs and pass out like those breath tabs, you know, with a t-shirt on. Like, you don't know how much those people know. You're probably right. They're well-intentioned, but just don't know where that comes from.
I just asked some basic questions. I wasn't rude at all. I just asked some basic questions.
No, I'm not saying you were rude.
But the point is, the company wants you to know that you're rewarded for being human. Nothing sounds fake or scammy about that, does it? But maybe it will change the world. Perhaps I'm totally wrong, and it will change the world. In May, David Hoffman had on both co-founders of WorldCoin on his show called Bankless. I watched this full interview, and you tell me what you think about their answers to his question.
Ezekiel 7:5, thus saith the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai power, and evil, and only evil, behold, is come. Let me get another one. All right. For you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, Ephesians 5:15, see that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. All right. Redeeming the time, because the days are evil. All right. Let me read that again. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, right? Not as fools, but as wise. redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right?
Watch.
Sam, I think this story starts with you. Can you talk about just like the inception of the idea of WorldCoin, where it came from, and what the aha moment about why we need something like WorldCoin in the future?
I started thinking initially that it would be quite powerful if you could have the biggest network, like the biggest financial and identity network imaginable. You could have something truly global, and sort of had no good ideas about how to do that. The first version when we started talking about this was something like, well, what if we scan the palm of everybody on Earth? Or what if we did all these other, like what if a lot of complicated ideas about how to verify identity. But the reason I was excited about it is as the world sort of heads towards powerful AI systems, I thought that if we could do something to eventually redistribute wealth through some sort of global UBI at scale, or maybe even access to these systems, which would be the most important component of wealth someday, and also be able to verify unique humanness with a different lens on how to preserve privacy, that would be more important as sort of AI advanced. Okay. So I started thinking about this years ago, so mostly driven by my work on OpenAI, but also just belief that UBI was...
I don't know what that exactly means. Are you guys clear on exactly what that is?
No. I didn't really.
Crystal clear. It was, yep. That's my explanation.
He was excited about it. I can give you that much.
Yeah, he's very excited about it. So the idea that you could sit down at a computer and AI, the computer would know the difference that you're a human being versus AI, right? So that you're a real human being behind the camera of your laptop, basically, right? And that you would be rewarded for such as being human. Being human, you'd be getting a universal basic income. And okay. Anyway, I love this video comment from on this interview. This could either be one of the most important and pivotal steps forward in crypto and economics, or such a big techno-social failure that it plunges us into a new exponentially dystopian dark age where humanity at large is under the thumb of AGIs, ultra mega corporations, and the worst of bad actors. The host also asked the founder, Alex, about tokenomics. How will these tokens be given out? It's the same question that I just asked that woman who was, soliciting to get people to sign up for. How will these tokens be given out? And it's a very important question that Alex had trouble answering.
Distribution of the WorldCoin token, and that's the name of the token, correct? WorldCoin?
Yes.
How does that actually get into people's hands, and what is like the distribution plan for how do I get WorldCoin and how much do I get, and what are the details behind that?
Look, many of the details we can just not talk about here for the regulatory uncertainty in the United States. You're certainly aware of, so we will not go too much into details.
All right, so we can't talk.
I think what he's basically saying is it's uploaded directly to your eyeball. But we can't say that here.
It'll be injected into your brain. It'll be injected into your body. So it's a WorldCoin, but he can't talk about it in the U.S.
No, or in the world.
Or in the world, exactly. It's the WorldCoin, but he can't talk about it in the world. As journalist Jamie White pointed out, not being able to explain the tokenomics sounds an awful lot like Sam Bankman-Fried at FTX, who, we should point out, Sam Bankman-Fried earlier this afternoon had all charges against him in campaign finance dropped. FTX, Sam Bankman-Fried.
All right, I'm just going to stop it there. It's only a minute 20 left. All right. Psalm 37:7. Rest in the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. And this is a wicked device, okay? Because this is going to lead to the MOTB. All right. And they're already talking about, lockdowns and stuff coming, in the coming months. All right. Isaiah 32:7. The instruments also of the churl are evil. Right. He devises wicked devices, right, to destroy the poor, and the poor are to eat the Israelites. All right. But this is also the world, too. Right. Because you have to understand that the wicked elite, right, and these other heathens who are joined unto them, the elites of their prospective areas in the world, all right, but Esaw, Edom's at the head of that, All right, because he's been given all control and power. All right, by the Heavenly Father. All right, through his Son. Right, but the power he's been given, right, is on the left hand side. All right, of wickedness. Right, the instrument of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words. Right, even when the needy speak it right. All right. And then they just passing these stuff, right? I'm gonna get this scripture. I'm gonna get a video. I'm gonna end it off with a video. I'm gonna get a scripture, and then I'm gonna wrap it up. Right? Revelations 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hands or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Next verse. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. A man. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right, this is his device. Okay, the Amalekites, the head tribe, the small hats. Okay, and his number is 603 All right, 666. All right, and this is the judgment. All right, for those, right, of you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that receive this mark, that bow the knee. All right, because these heathens, it don't matter what they do, they're getting destroyed regardless. All right, but you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Lord told you, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai told you, right, through the prophets, all right, to not take this mark. All right, because judgment is going to befall you. You're going to eat a missile. All right. Revelations 14:9. And the Lord, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, right, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured without mixture. Let me read that again. It's kind of Revelations 14:10. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, right? And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. All right. You're gonna be through. You're gonna get destroyed. You're gonna eat a missile, man. Right? And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. These are the missiles, man. And the laser beams from the chariots, but these are the missiles, man. Those thermonuclear missiles, them ICBMs. All right? In the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Let me just get this and wrap it up. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Lest Satan, all right, should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. All right, and with that, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem Makakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings unto the elect scattered all over the globe. Shalom. Let me just play this too. Salakia.
I'm at Whole Foods and I'm about to pay for my groceries with my... That's the coolest thing ever.
Damn demon. Don't take this MOTB. Shalom.